All right, so here we are at the 150-pound final. We got Massimo Mancini from Hanover Park. He's 19-4 coming in. He was the number 1 seed as a senior. Made his way there by full in 35 seconds, a 1-0 decision over Weston Edelman of Roxbury, 10-5. And then he's wrestling Dominic DelleMonache. Sorry.
That's a mouthful, that name. I always mess some of those
know,
names.
But Dominic came in 21-4 as the second seed, so you have a true final with the first and second seed. He pinned in 2:14, pinned in 3 minutes, and then had a 9-3 decision over a tough wrestler of Wyatt Frowley from Butler. Frowley ended up coming back and majoring Weston Edelman from Roxbury 14-2 to place third. So here we go with another solid final. And the last couple, I mean, we're getting, not every final is like in the past all Del Barton, which it's nothing against Del Barton, but it is nice to kind of see some other faces, fresh faces, kids you could talk about that maybe some people don't know that we can kind of highlight here.
And not only that, you got kids who, you see some of these programs that, may have been in trouble for a little bit. I mean, you want to talk about a couple years ago, Knolls was down a little bit. They didn't have too many finalists. Hanover Park, everybody was ringing the bell for them when Ramo and those guys left. And they have quality kids who are, still in the program.
Definitely coming back, yeah. I mean, Hanover Park 2 years ago, we beat them in a match, which, nothing against Mendham. I mean, we're a tough program. Our kids wrestle tough. I give them a lot of credit, but from where Hanover Park was to where they were to where they're now back to, is impressive, but every program goes through ebbs and flows. It just happens. And last year, Knolls actually won a district title, so kudos to them. 45 seconds left in the first period. We're still at a 0-0 match. We're in a scramble position again.
It's another one of those, to me, even matches. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're both quality kids, and they're out there wrestling, doing what they need to do. So we'll see how it finishes.
Yeah, and DelleMonache's not the first DelleMonache in the Knolls lineup. He had an older brother last year that graduated that I believe, and I will probably stand corrected, was also in the Morris County Finals.
I'm 99% sure he was.
And that I can definitely check.
Gonna get a restart here. 8 seconds left. Nobody's gonna give anything on this. Going to go to the second here, 0-0.
And yes.
Nice mat return. Was very close there, but nice mat return.
It was Joey DelleMonache last year.
And if I remember correctly, I think we got did we get a reversal there? Yep, they give him the reversal. And now I might be drawing a complete blank here. And I apologize, I am, to his family. He looks nothing like his brother. It's funny to me because I remember his brother interviewing him last year. They don't look very similar to me. Now, you want to see similar, the Hernandos from Mountain Lakes, I always joke with their coach every year. I think they just basically clone him and just have him restart because they look so much alike. I'm like, I have to do a double take every time I film.
That's right. You know why? I should have remembered this because my kid, Luke Fennell, wrestled DelleMonache last year in the dual meet, lost, and then wrestled him here. Lost a 7-3 decision to DelleMonache last year. We placed sixth, and his brother placed fifth.
2-1 he leads right now. Got the reversal and then the escape by Massimo. Or Mancini, excuse me.
Oh, Massimo.
His name is Massimo. I'm sorry. It's Massimo Mancini. I live in that town. Don't come after me.
So we've got 1 minute left here in the second period at a 2-1 match. They're pretty much just tied up on their feet, not seeing a ton. And there's a shot by DelleMonache, and he's in that push-pull position. Again, we're going to see another scramble.
He's
just went out of bounds.
Yeah, if he had gotten his tap down, that would have been 2. I thought that DelleMonache was kind of sitting back there a little bit. I thought maybe he could have got banged for stalling or how he was, because Mancini was being the aggressor there.
Ooh, nice double leg shot by Mancini, but definitely defended well by Dominic.
Mancini checking his nose. I don't know if he felt like he banged his head or not.
No, and here comes DelleMonache back with his own double. Again, he's a little bit spread out. I mean, great sprawl, so it's putting him in that position. Here, I would just recommend to back out and get back to neutral, because you don't want to get thrown like that.
He's going to get the 2 here.
There's a 2 for the takedown. So now
Mancini leads DelleMonache 3-2. He was I understand you want to be aggressive in the final. If I was Dominic, DelleMonache, I don't know if I would have gone for something there. You're leading 2-1. Don't push the pace in the second.
Be a little more patient.
Yeah, just because it's already short time. How many times have we seen in short time somebody get hit with something like that, and then you're like, okay, they lose. Now you got to let them up. You're down 4-2, and you hope you get the takedown.
You got to take them down. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of sense of urgency now. It's do or die. So he's really got to go after this.
And you think about it, he was up 2-1. It changes the whole complexion of the third period if he comes in if he doesn't get thrown there.
Well, then he's going to try to ride him for a little bit, burn the clock before he gets out.
And then it's still a tie match. Now you're not. If it goes to overtime, it goes to overtime. Fine, you could try to do something. You see it. Now you're down by 2. You got to be the aggressor.
Right, and right now it doesn't 100% look like that. He's got DelleMonache back to the line, and now he's got to kind of push and circle his way back in. And there it is. So 1:30 left, 4-2 match. DelleMonache's down to Mancini. So a lot of hand fighting now, but that's not going to get the job done.
No, Dominic's got to be more aggressive here.
Yeah, he's in my opinion, he's got to use obviously his best setup and his best shot to take Mancini down.
He's got to do it quick, because right now, you assume you do your best shot quick, and obviously Mancini has some quality, moves to get out of the way. But
and we got less than a minute left now, so the sense of urgency's just actually increased. You can't dance for the next minute.
No, you got to be aggressive here. You're down 2. This is where the complexion changed. Okay, if you don't give that takedown at the end of the second, who cares if you're dancing? You're down.
Mancini's smart, right? Because he's actually wrestling and backing DelleMonache up to the line. So it's hard now at that point for DelleMonache to come in and get a solid shot.
Yeah, and it's just basically the clock's working against Dominic right now.
Yep, he did come in. It looked like he was going for a high C, but the setup wasn't there, so he wasn't getting deep enough. He's really got to make him step and move, and there's the high C. That was the step and move. Oh. And Mancini, by the skin of his teeth, just got out of that one.
The coaches for Knolls are saying that he fleed the mat, so he should get a technical violation. But
Anthony Vasili's saying he turned away and fleed out of bounds, which would have been the technical. That wasn't called by Chris Rebels. Now there's the stall call though.
He's got to pull in.
He's got to move fast.
He's only got 10 seconds left.
So he's got to hit his next. Looks like he's trying to hit a dumper.
Did you hit it?
Close. 3 seconds left. That is an excellent scramble.
Unbelievable. And this is what we talk about. As it looks like Mancini's gonna get a caution. He gets a takedown. I don't know if they count it.
So, Mancini's going to anticipate that shot off the whistle. You saw him create a little bit of distance there, and that's it. He gets a solid 4-2 win.
What's interesting, too, is with this, it comes down to that decision to go for something at the end of the second. Completely changed how he approached the third period. We could be going to overtime right here if he didn't try to be a little too aggressive there. But speaking of being aggressive, we got our aggressive reporter, James Clarke, doing the interviews. Let's send it to him now. James?
Alrighty, everybody. I'm here with Massimo Mancini from Hanover Park. He is another Hanover Park wrestler I interviewed here today. So, congratulations to you, man.
Thanks.
How does it feel to win an MCT title here today?
Feels good. It's a long match, hard match, 6 minutes, but I did it. Won. It's good.
It was a tight match. I mean, it was a 4-2 match there against a pretty solid opponent. I would say you two were about evenly matched, but based off of what I was able to watch. So, I saw a little bit of it was like more of like a chess match to me. So just kind of talk about it. Have you seen this opponent before? Have you wrestled him before? Or how did you really, I guess I could say, how did you get to that point of where you were able to get the win? Because it seemed like you two knew each other pretty well or were pretty conservative based off the way I watched it.
Actually, no, I never wrestled him before. But like you said, he was a good opponent, evenly matched, and it was fun.
Yeah, and I think you guys can, I think both evenly dead match. I mean, it's awesome. So, congratulations to you. I hope to see you down in Atlantic City if you do get down there, or regions, wherever you go. Good luck the rest of the season. Now we go back over to the head table.
Thank you so much, James. Great interview. I'm glad we get to talk to a Hanover Park kid and get a little bit of some feedback as we're doing some different stuff. But we're going to take a quick break. Here's a message from our sponsors. Special thank you to all our sponsors who helped make these videos possible this week. Harrington Construction and Company, Harrington Services and Demolition, W.J. Harrington and Sons Contractors, Hoffman's Supply, Home and Garden Center, and locally, the 19th Hole, Ginza Bar, Restaurant, and Sushi, Mount Olive Plumbing, Heating, and Air, Sports Clips of Flanders, The Market Tavern, Sub Pub Submarines and Sandwiches, The Marketplace, Wicklow and Loreno Landscaping, OMG Burger and Brew, and then the man I can't forget, Dan Warnikoff Champion Athletes. Dan is the man if you want to get nutrition done right. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time.